What's going on, guys? It's J-Ho bringing you a brand new video, and today we're back with more Destiny 2. So we got some Shadowkeep as well as Season of Opulence stuff to go over, so let's get straight into it. So we got more Shadowkeep info coming out of Gamescom. So first one is in regards to new strikes. We got 2 new strikes coming in Shadowkeep, and we saw a sneak peek on the footage for one of them. That is the one on the moon, and that one is the Scarlet Keep. And then we also got another new strike on Io. So we're getting 2 new strikes. And then also, if you're an Xbox One or PC player, you'll also receive an extra strike once the current PS4 exclusive content times out. So technically, if you're on one of those 2 platforms, you're gonna get 3 new strikes this season instead of 2. But in Shadowkeep specifically, we got 2 new strikes coming, one on Io and one on the moon. Moving on, we got more information on a Nightfall. So the Nightfall system is going to be changing a little bit. Bungie mentioned that the new difficulty modes that we saw for the Nightmare Hunt activity will apply to the Nightfall system, as well as possibly some other activities. So they're kind of revamping the Nightfall, and they're applying some of these new difficulty modes to that activity specifically. So we're going to see it for Nightmare Hunt, we're going to see it for the Nightfall. And as we saw with the new footage of the difficulty modes, not only does it increase the power level of the activity, but it also adds some new modifiers. And the modifiers kind of stack on top of each other as you get into those higher difficulties. So there was Adept, Hero, and Legend. And then as you got into the higher difficulty like Legend, you saw a lot more modifiers on top of the fact that the power level was at its highest. So I want to see what this is going to do for the rewards. I'm guessing the rewards are going to be better as you increase your difficulty mode. So we're going to see this for the Nightfall as well as other possible endgame activities. And then moving on, we got to look at a possible new piece of raid armor from Shadowkeep. So when they're talking about raid gear in Shadowkeep, Bungie mentioned that some of these sets in this expansion are going to have an extra mod slot in comparison to other armor sets. And so they're mainly for special activities. So what we saw with like the Leviathan raid, where there was extra mods that benefit you only in that activity, they're doing the same thing, for example, with the raid armor for Garden of Salvation. So for this new raid, all the raid armor will have an extra mod slot, and with it, you can equip special mods that will benefit you only in this raid. So that's going to be really cool. The only thing is that you do not get extra energy costs, even though there's an extra mod slot. So you do have to balance a little bit more on what mods you want on your raid gear, because you're still limited to 10 maximum energy costs, even though there's a 4th mod slot to put stuff in. And then looking at this image, we got a possible look at one of the new raid helmets. So the reason why it could be a raid helmet is because in the mod slot, it does say that this mod is active only in the Garden of Salvation raid. So this could be a raid specific helmet because it has the mod for the raid only. So let me know what you guys think about this helmet. Personally, not a fan of the way it looks, but let me know what you guys think of it, if it is possibly a raid armor piece as well. And then moving on to Season of Opulence, the main new thing that we got is in regards to the community challenge that was teased a couple weeks ago. So it's going to take place on Mars. It's going to be a week-long event, and it's going to be September 3rd to September 10th. So that weekly reset is when this community challenge will take place. And all you have to do is just participate and help the community complete a bunch of objectives. And there's going to be an exclusive reward at the end. So basically, the community has to do these specific objectives. It is to defeat 175,000 Wave 7 Escalation Protocol bosses, defeat 300 million Hive on Mars. For Nightfalls on Mars, you have to defeat Nokris 150,000 times, defeat Zol 100,000 times, and then use 300,000 override frequencies. So as long as the community as a whole does all these objectives by the end of the week, then we will receive a emblem as long as you complete at least one Nightfall during that week. So pretty cool stuff. Maybe we'll see some more of these down the line as well. And then on top of the emblem, we're also going to get more stuff from the menagerie as well. So as long as the community completes the objectives above, every successful menagerie run will unlock an additional reward as well. So you're guaranteed 2 rewards when slotting your runes and opening the chests. And also you get an additional reward on top of that each Friday for the remainder of the season. So Menagerie is going to get a little bit more rewarding for the end of this season of Opulence. So if you still want to get some stuff from the Menagerie, it should get a little bit more rewarding after this community event comes out. So that's going to be a good addition as well. But anyways, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we got Iron Banner coming next week. And then we also got cross save that just went live as well. So pretty good stuff leading up to the release of Shadowkeep. We got more stuff coming soon in terms of Shadowkeep as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!